Walk down any commercial street in town. Look at the small businesses lined up against each other. The cafes, the salons, the studios, the corner shops. They all have access to roughly the same tools. The same payment systems, the same social platforms, the same accounting software. And now, the same AI tools. Now, some of these businesses are thriving. Others are barely hanging on. You've seen this play out your whole life. If the tools were the advantage, then everyone with access to them would be doing equally well. They're not. This means that the advantage has to be somewhere else. Where it actually lives, and how you put it to work with AI specifically, is the whole point of this module. By the end of the next few minutes, you'll know exactly what separates the owners who get more out of AI from the ones who don't. And it's a habit that you can start using today. Here's the mistake almost everyone makes when they first start using AI for their business. They treat it like a vending machine. You walk up, put in a prompt, type a quick request, and out pops a result. If the result is bland or generic, you shrug, blame the machine, and maybe paste it anyway because you're busy. Now, the vending machine isn't broken. It gives you exactly what you asked for. The problem is that you asked for very little, so you got very little back. And this is where most small business owners get stuck. They use AI tools for the obvious thing, writing an email, a caption, maybe a product description, and the output sounds like it could belong to any business on the planet. Which means it sounds like nobody. It sounds generic. And your customers can feel that. The thing that made them choose you over a bigger competitor was that you felt personal. Generic AI quietly erodes that. So speed, by itself, can actually cost you. The value was never really in that quick prompt. It's in the thinking on either side of it. Let me show you what that means. The first thing that an orchestrator understands, and orchestrator is the word we'll use for someone who directs AI well, is that you and the AI are good at different things. AI is brilliant at speed and scale. It can draft 10 versions of something in seconds. It'll read a 30-page supplier contract and summarize it. It'll take a messy spreadsheet and find the patterns. That's heavy lifting, and it's genuinely good at it. But you win at judgment. You know what a specific upset customer actually needs to hear. You know what your business stands for. You can catch the moment the AI states something that's just plain wrong, confidently, with a straight face. And you're the one who decides what actually matters. So, the guiding principle here is simple. Let AI do the heavy lifting and keep the judgment for yourself. Now, hold on to that idea, because it's the foundation for the actual workflow, which is what I really want you to walk away with here. Every task you hand to AI, whether it be a message, a decision, or a document, moves through 3 phases. And once you see them, you can't really unsee them. Phase 1 is the front end. This is you before you type anything. You spend about 60 seconds answering 3 questions. First, who is this for? Second, what do they need to understand or do afterwards? Third, what would make this fail? What must not happen? Those 3 answers you gave yourself, that's your prompt. You've just done the thinking the vending machine user skipped. Phase 2 is the middle of the project. This is where the AI largely takes over and does what it's great at. It generates, it drafts, it produces, it gives you options, fast. Your job here shifts. You're not necessarily writing anything. Instead, you're directing the AI tool. You might tell it to make the output warmer, shorter. Give me 3 more like that second one you made. This used to be the slow part of any project, but AI collapsed it. And because the middle got fast, your time is now worth the most at the 2 ends. Which brings us to phase 3, the back end. This is you again, checking on AI outputs before anything goes out the door. You want to ask 3 things during this phase. Is it accurate? Did it invent a fact, a number, a name? Next, does it sound like me, not like a robot? And finally, does it actually do the job I set out to do in phase 1? If you wouldn't put your name on it, send it back for another pass. That last check has a name that we use: strategic alignment. And it's the most important step in the entire process. So these are the 3 phases we go through in any AI project: front end, middle, and back end. You lead, then the AI leads, and then you lead once again at the end. That's the entire framework.